On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Ancient.
Relating to the long ago, particularly the historical period preceding the fall of the Western Roman Empire, very old.
Examples:
Pre-Christian ancient. Ancient stories. They have been living near water since ancient times.
Festival.
A celebration or event, usually marking a particular religious or cultural occasion, often involving processions, music, dancing, and the performance of plays or other artistic works.
Examples:
Festival attendee. International Film Festival. The music festival attracts visitors from all over the world.
Celebrate.
To acknowledge a memorable or good day or event with a social gathering or enjoyable activity.
Examples:
Celebrate his election. Celebrate Christmas. He celebrated the 10th anniversary of his tenure.
Liberty.
The state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views.
Examples:
Personal liberty. Liberty as a right. The founding fathers fought for the liberty of the American people.
Gong.
A metal disc that produces a deep, resonant sound when struck with a mallet or other object, often used in percussion music or as a signal in various contexts.
Examples:
Gong sound. Temple gong. As the martial arts master began the demonstration, the sound of the gong filled the dojo.
Tenant.
A person or group who occupies or has temporary possession of a property or space owned by someone else, typically through a rental agreement or lease.
Examples:
Responsible tenant. Residential tenant. The building's tenant agreement outlines the rights and responsibilities of both parties.
Apartment.
A self-contained living unit within a larger building or complex, typically consisting of one or more rooms or an open space used for living, cooking, and sleeping.
Examples:
Rented apartment. Furnished apartment. I am seeking a spacious apartment with a balcony and a parking spot.
Cram.
To force or try to fit a large amount of information into a short time, especially in preparation for an examination. To force or try to fit a large amount of something into a small space.
Examples:
Cram more circuits into chips. Cram 5 people into a car. She had to cram for the final exam and stayed up all night studying.
Grunt.
To make a short, low noise in the throat.
Examples:
Grunt a laugh. Grunt in discontent. She grunted and stopped drinking coffee.
Pose.
To present a risk, problem, or other issues that must be addressed.
Examples:
Pose a significant threat to my company. Pose a challenge. The chemicals pose a massive health risk.
Considerable.
Large in size, extent, amount, or significance, noteworthy or substantial in importance.
Examples:
Considerable effort. Considerable impact. She was faced with considerable challenges in her new job.
Fir.
A type of tall evergreen tree that is native to the northern hemisphere, with needle-like leaves and cones that stand upright on the branches.
Examples:
Fir branch. Fir forest. The smell of fresh fir trees filled the air at the Christmas tree farm.
Frequent.
Happening constantly.
Examples:
Frequent absence. Frequent use. His heartaches are less frequent now.
Ash.
The powdery residue left after the burning of a substance, typically containing minerals and other impurities, the solid remains of a dead person after cremation.
Examples:
Ash tree. Soda ash. The volcanic ash covered the island after the eruption.
Uncommon.
Not occurring or seen very often, rare.
Examples:
Uncommon occurrence. Uncommon talents. It was uncommon for the store to have such a big sale.
Dawn.
The time of day when the sun's light starts to show in the sky.
Examples:
The wan light of dawn. Crack of dawn. Missile assaults on the capital continued around dawn.
Milestone.
An important event or stage in the development or progress of something, a stone by the side of a road to show distances.
Examples:
Key milestone. Milestone event. Reaching the milestone of 1,000 subscribers on her SNS channel was a major achievement for her.
Shrine.
A place considered holy because of its association with a deity or a sacred person or relic, or because it is a place of pilgrimage or worship.
Examples:
Shrine temple. Religious shrine. The holy shrine to the local saint was a popular place for pilgrims to visit.
Protective.
Serving to protect or shield from harm or danger, designed to prevent damage or injury.
Examples:
Protective coating. Protective measures. Wearing protective gear is crucial for athletes to prevent injuries.
Deity.
A divine being or god worshipped and revered by people in a particular religion or culture.
Examples:
Existence of a deity. Deity of commerce. The ancient Egyptians believed that the sun deity Ra was the most powerful god.
Bull.
A male bovine animal, an investor who has a positive outlook on the market or a particular investment and buys with the expectation of prices increasing.
Examples:
Bull market. Bullfighter. The farmer raised a bull on his ranch for breeding purposes.
Amulet.
A small object, often worn as a necklace or bracelet, believed to have magical or protective powers, typically containing a charm or inscription.
Examples:
Protective amulet. Amulet necklace. I always wear my lucky amulet when taking an important exam or giving a presentation.
Pray.
To make a request or petition to a higher power, especially in the form of a respectful or humble request.
Examples:
Pray devoutly. Pray for rain. She closed her eyes and prayed for strength to overcome difficult times.
Survive.
To live or exist despite a dangerous event or period.
Examples:
Survive a blizzard. Survive a plane crash. These birds can only survive in temperate climates.
Military.
Relating to or characteristic of members of the armed forces, of or relating to war or warfare.
Examples:
A military operation. A military leader. The military academy was known for its strict discipline and training.
Tribune.
An official in ancient Rome who represented various social groups and had the power to veto decisions made by other officials, a platform or elevated area used for speaking or addressing a public audience.
Examples:
The position of tribune. Editorial tribune. The politician delivered his speech from the tribune to a crowd of cheering supporters.
Command.
Authority, control, or mastery over something, often referring to military or leadership contexts, a directive, order, or instruction, expertise or competence in a specific area. Verb, to give an authoritative order or instruction, or to be in charge or control of something.
Examples:
Command and control. Command a battery. The general gave a command to his troops to prepare for battle.
Empire.
A group of countries ruled by one leader or government.
Examples:
Empire building. Empire of the Maya. He has built a thriving e-commerce empire.
Arrange.
To plan, prepare for, and carry out something.
Examples:
arrange the meeting. The list was arranged alphabetically. I need to arrange plans with him for the celebration.
Population:
the total number of people in a country, region, or location.
Examples:
population change. Labor population. In just 4 years, the population has doubled.
Itinerant:
traveling from place to place, moving from place to place.
Examples:
itinerant labor. Itinerant musician. The itinerant traveler visited many countries on his journey.
Trinket:
a small decorative item or piece of jewelry that is often of little value or practical use, but is cherished for its sentimental or aesthetic qualities.
Examples:
vintage trinket. Cheap trinket. The little girl loved to collect trinkets and display them on her dresser.
Bustle:
to move or act energetically and noisily. Noun, a rapid active commotion.
Examples:
bustle around a kitchen. Hustle-bustle lifestyle. The city bustled with activity as people rushed to work.
Wagon:
a four-wheeled vehicle used for transporting goods or people, often pulled by horses, oxen, or other animals. A compartment or container used for storage or transportation, such as a shopping cart or trolley.
Examples:
wagon wheel. Station wagon. The circus wagon was brightly painted with pictures of the animals inside.
Statue:
a sculpture of a person or animal, typically made of stone or metal, that is intended to represent the subject in a lifelike or symbolic way.
Examples:
a beautiful statue. The ancient Egyptian statues. The statue of the famous hero stood proudly in the town square.
Warrior:
a person who engaged in or experienced warfare, especially in the past.
Examples:
armored warrior. Warrior spirit. The poem depicts the heroics of a legendary warrior.
Ancestor:
a person from whom one is descended, a forefather.
Examples:
ancestor language. Earliest human ancestor. My remote ancestor immigrated to the United States from Ireland in the 1800s.
Tread:
to step or walk on something.
Examples:
tread water. Tread a similar path. He treads carefully on the slippery ice.
Founder:
a person who establishes an organization, institution, or business, the structural component of a ship or boat that provides stability and resistance against capsizing.
Examples:
Founder of a company. Nonprofit founder. The company's founder envisioned creating innovative technology that would change the world.
Republic.
A state or country in which the people and their elected representatives hold supreme power and which has an elected or nominated president rather than a monarch.
Examples:
Republic democracy. The Republic of Art. The United States is a federal presidential constitutional republic.
Lovingly.
In a manner showing deep affection or care, with fondness and warmth, in a way that expresses or suggests love.
Examples:
Lovingly crafted. Lovingly prepared. She looked at him lovingly and knew he was the one for her.
Glory.
Great honor or success won by notable achievements.
Examples:
Greatest glory. Former glory. It is preferable to die in glory than to live in dishonor.
Retell.
To tell someone about something again or differently.
Examples:
Retell a story. Retell an old tale. He retells the truth to plead not guilty.
Deed.
Something that people do or cause to happen. A legal document signed and sealed and delivered to effect a transfer of property and to show the legal right to possess it.
Examples:
Deed of assignment. Do good deeds. There was a significant difference between word and deed.
Overcome.
To succeed in controlling or dealing with something, such as a problem or difficulty, to defeat or overwhelm someone.
Examples:
Overcome opponents. Overcome all difficulties. He tried to overcome a bad reputation and win the election.
Folly.
A lack of good sense or judgment, foolishness or absurdity, specifically a costly, useless, or pointless building or project that has been created or undertaken for no practical purpose or benefit.
Examples:
Economic folly. Act of folly. It was folly for the hiker to climb the dangerous mountain alone.
Relevance.
The state or degree of being closely connected or appropriate to the matter at hand.
Examples:
Have no relevance. Relevance category. The relevance of this information to the current situation needs to be investigated.
Thump.
To strike or hit heavily or repeatedly, often with a dull, resonating sound, to pound or beat forcefully.
Examples:
Thump on the back. Thump a blistering shot. I heard someone thump on the door, and when I opened it, no one was there.
Destin.
To determine or set the course of something in advance, often in a way that seems predetermined or inevitable. To specify or choose someone or something for a particular fate or outcome.
Examples:
Destine us to meet again. Be destined to become a great artist. Some people believe that we are all destined for greatness.
Eternal.
Being without beginning or end, lasting forever.
Examples:
The hope of eternal life. Eternal quarreling. In every civilization, rulers have tried everything possible to obtain eternal life.
Warfare.
The use of military force to achieve political, economic, or social objectives.
Examples:
Warfare aircraft. Spiritual warfare. The country has been engaged in a prolonged conflict, with both sides using modern warfare tactics.
Frontier.
A border that separates two countries, or the area near this line.
Examples:
Frontier disputes. The Italian frontier with Switzerland. He worked at the frontier of behavioral economics.
Enormous.
Extremely large or great.
Examples:
Enormous amount. Enormous potential. Shakespeare's output of poetry was enormous.
Freedman.
A person who has been freed from slavery or servitude, a formerly enslaved person who has been granted their freedom.
Examples:
Freedman status. Freedman community. The freedmen' rights movement was instrumental in pushing for policies that ensured equal treatment for all, regardless of their former status.
Peer.
A person who has the same age, status, or ability.
Examples:
Peer group. Peer review. Among young people, peer pressure can be pretty influential.
Tepid.
Lukewarm, lacking enthusiasm, passion, or interest, showing little or no excitement or emotion.
Examples:
Tepid response. Tepid water. After his lackluster performance, the audience gave only tepid applause, signaling their disappointment.
Bathe.
To wash or immerse oneself or another person in the water or a liquid, to expose a part of the body to a natural element, such as sunlight or air.
Examples:
Bathe in the sea. Bathe the baby. I always bathe my dog after she swims in the lake.
Mass.
A large amount of a substance with no definite shape or form, a large number of people or things grouped or crowded together.
Examples:
A mass of molten rock. Critical mass. The mass of people who do not own property is politically impotent.
Whistle.
To make a high-pitched sound by forcing breath through a small opening, usually with the lips or fingers. Noun, a piece of equipment that forces air or steam against an edge or into a cavity, and so produces a loud shrill sound.
Examples:
Whistle a tune. Whistle for help. The employee decided to whistleblow on the company's illegal activities.
Scrape.
To draw something along a rough or hard surface, typically to remove dirt or other matter.
Examples:
Scrape meat off a bone. Scrape a hole in the ground. He scraped the mud off his boots before entering the house.
Remaining.
Left over or still present after other parts have been used, removed, or destroyed, existing or persisting in a particular state or condition.
Examples:
Remaining time. Remaining balance. The remaining supplies were quickly distributed among the survivors of the natural disaster.
Dirt.
Soil, dust, or any substance that makes a surface not clean, the part of the Earth's surface consisting of humus and disintegrated rock.
Examples:
Dirt road. Dirt track. The garden was filled with dirt and needed to be tilled before planting.
Intimate.
Having a very close friendship, personal.
Examples:
My intimate affairs. Intimate relationship. He has an intimate knowledge of American history.
Affair.
Event, situation, or subject that is significant from a political or public perspective, a secretive or illicit sexual relationship.
Examples:
Current affairs. Domestic affairs. Some critics say this exhibition will be a big affair.
Recline.
To lean or lie back in a relaxed or comfortable position.
Examples:
Recline on the sofa. Recline on my side. She reclined her seat and relaxed for the flight.
Slave.
A person who is either legally or illegally owned by someone, a person entirely dominated by some influence or a person.
Examples:
A slave of drink. A slave trader. You should work hard, but not be a slave to it.
Attend.
To be present at an event, to go to a place.
Examples:
Attend a meeting. Attend service. We must attend to this matter.
Din.
A loud, confused noise, a loud, persistent racket.
Examples:
Din of traffic. Mighty din. The din of the city was overwhelming.
Gesture.
A movement of the hands, head, or face that express a particular meaning.
Examples:
gesture of goodwill, hand gesture. She made a facial gesture to express disagreement.
Rumble.
To make a low, heavy continuous sound.
Examples:
rumble an order, rumble down the dirt track. The thunder rumbled in the distance.
Robust.
Sturdy and healthy in form, constitution, or construction, strong enough to withstand or overcome intellectual challenges or adversity.
Examples:
robust growth, a robust appetite. The experiment yielded robust results that support his theory.
Inferior.
Lower in rank, status, or quality.
Examples:
an inferior poet, inferior quality. The new employee's work was inferior to that of the experienced workers in the team.
Shuffle.
To move or mix around in a casual or unorganized way, to walk with short, dragging steps.
Examples:
shuffle deck, shuffle from side to side. She shuffled the cards before dealing them to the players.
Stepfather.
A man who is married to one's mother but is not one's biological father.
Examples:
supportive stepfather, stepfather role. I didn't get along with my stepfather when I was young, but now we're like best friends.
Vomit.
To eject food, blood, etc., from the stomach through the mouth. Noun, the matter ejected from the stomach through the mouth.
Examples:
vomit abuse, vomit after ingesting. She felt sick and had to run to the bathroom to vomit.
Hindsight.
Understanding or knowledge that comes after an event has occurred, the ability to perceive or understand events with greater clarity or accuracy in retrospect.
Examples:
hindsight bias, 20/20 hindsight. With hindsight, we can see that investing in that company was a mistake.
Emperor.
The male ruler of an empire.
Examples:
Emperor of Rome, former emperor. The emperor once lived in the vast palace.
Enact.
To make a law, to put something into practice.
Examples:
enact new legislation, enact the smoking ban. The government enacted this law in 1925.
Reign.
The period of time during which a monarch or government holds power. Verb, to be the king or queen.
Examples:
reign of a dictator, reign as sovereign. The dictator's reign was characterized by widespread human rights abuses and suppression of political opposition.
Terror.
Intense fear, a state of intense fear or alarm.
Examples:
Terror attack. Terror group. The bomb blast spread terror among the people.